Do this night out look. Why not, right? Let's have some fun with glitter and shimmer and some fun pops of pretty gorgeous colors that you can wear for New Year's Eve or just a night out. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, so if you're just joining me, thank you so much. My name's Karen and I am 57-year-old mature makeup mentor, and I love to show and share and teach all about makeup for the everyday woman, for us, for you, for me. So let's do this. So this is a pretty dramatic night out look, right? Here's what we're using. We're gonna be using two matte shades, a nice kind of neutral matte shade and a dark evergreen matte shade, and then a really pretty shimmer green shade, and this really fun kind of coppery gold glitter. Yeah, we are. And then a fun plum glossy lip and cheek color with some shimmer illuminator to really punch up the shimmer and the sparkle, the glow and the shine. All right, so I've already put my cream foundation contour on. I already have a little bit of mascara on. So let's go ahead and start first with the eyeshadow. All right, so if you have questions at all as we're going through this live restream, just comment them below and I will answer them as we go along. And if you catch this later on the replay, thank you for watching it. Go ahead and comment and ask any questions. And at any time you want to reach out to me for a consultation, for help, for questions, please just message me. I love it. I like when we can just talk one-on-one. So definitely do that. All right, let's get started. So if you have any of these kind of shades in your makeup arsenal or your palette or your bag, let's start first with a nice matte shade that we can use on our lid. And so find something that's kind of like a taupe or a tan, even kind of a dark cream if you can find. Now this here, like I said, is a matte shade. I'm gonna grab an eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna press in on one side and tap off the excess. Now, I'm gonna not be swiping this back and forth, but actually pressing this color right on my eyelid. If you have more mature eyes or are starting to see some texture or crepiness or a little bit of wrinkling or thinning in your eyelid, pressing your eyeshadow on is a game changer instead of trying to swipe it on. And using high quality, high pigmented eyeshadows is also a game changer. So you don't have a lot of fallout and filler, you actually just have color sticking right to those lids. All right, so we just put on the base shade, just a kind of a starter shade, bringing it up a little bit to just transition some of these colors. All right, now we're gonna go right in, right away to the punch and some fun. This is a really pretty shimmer shade. It's a gorgeous green with little hints of gold in it. So I'm gonna take the same side of this brush, this eyeshadow brush that's kind of more fluffy. I'm gonna tap in on the end, tap off the excess so that I'm not getting any fallout that might happen. And I wanna keep my hand really loose, and we wanna start lighter, and we can always build up the color. So the first place I'm going to stick this brush is close my eye. I'm going to pop it right there in the outer corner, right in that pocket underneath my, above my lashes, but kind of right in the pocket of the outer corner. All right, so go ahead and tap in again, starting with less is more because we can always build it up. And as you can see, I'm pressing that color kind of right in there to start to build a little bit of that green. And once you get some color on there, then you can take and just bring it over a bit. You can do short little swipes, just kind of little choppy swipes, or you can just continue to press, but pulling it across kind of into the crease, just this outer corner here. It's always nice to start with less and build up, especially with eyeshadows. So I'm gonna go back in and add a bit more, tap off, pop it right there again, and now I'm bringing it kind of more in towards the lower lashes, going back to that corner and then going up into the crease again. So we're just kind of building up some dimension in this outer corner, which is really pretty shimmer green, okay? Now, you can also take, if you need to and have more of hooded eye, then we're gonna want to bring that color just a little bit up on the actual brow bone. So you can do that by one, tilt back and then look down, and you can see, okay, what can I see, you know, through my, if your eyes are more hooded. And if you can't see the color that's up in the crease, then when you look down, leave your eye open, bring that color up and just create your own crease up here on the actual brow bone, so that when you have your eye open, you can actually see those colors, okay? All right, so we're just tapping and blending, and a lot of that is really just slowly building up the colors. It's easy to go in, I know, believe me, I love color, and so it's easy for me to just jump right in and just put a ton of color on. The thing is, when I do that, it's fine, it just takes me a lot longer to blend it out. Where if you go in with a little bit of less color, building up the layers, it's a little bit easier to blend those colors where they transition. So here where this green is transitioning into a kind of our neutral base shade, I'm just take and tap, you know, right along that line, back and forth a bit, so you're just kind of merging those colors together. Okay, all right, so we've got the outer corner with a little bit of that green shimmer. So now we're gonna go in and we're really gonna build up some dimension. We're gonna line smoky lining underneath our lashes and a liner along the upper lashes, and then we're gonna pull a little bit of this dark matte shade up a bit. So switching brushes, we're gonna switch to this brush here. This is a nice brush. If you can find a brush like this, this is the Etch brush from Saint. It's a nice flat brush here that you can kind of just really get in and line your lashes with. And then the smaller end here I love because it's more of a nice smudging lower lash brush that doesn't make a mess. So let's start with the bottom one first. So I'm going to go in and tap the smudgy end, the smaller end, into this darker green, tapping off the excess. And this is going to get smudged just like you normally would smudge, just running it right along the lower lashes and just smudging and blending that out. You can bring it in as far as you're comfortable doing. And I like to just kind of come up a little bit. Here's starting that a little bit of that lift in that wing just from the bottom. And just smudge that along. So already see the definition we're getting on those lower lashes, really without even a lot of mascara on the bottom. So what do you think so far? Are you having fun? Let me know if this, you know, this is going to be a fun night. And I'd love to know, as you're watching here in the comments, do you have anything planned for New Year's Eve? Or when's your next date night? I'd love to know. And what are you going to do? All right, now let's switch over to this side. Okay, this is more of a flat, squared off end, and we're going to tap this in here. Again, this, if you can get pigmented, spend a little bit of more money, although these aren't that expensive from Saint. They're very, very pigmented eyeshadows that have more pigment and less filler. You're gonna they're gonna last a lot longer. You're gonna get so much better coverage, and the colors are just gonna really pop. So now I have this squared off end, and we're gonna bring this right here and tap it. We're just stamping this liner up with our eyeshadow. So if you don't like to do eyeliner that's a liquid eyeliner, or if your eyes are very sensitive and doing a liner with like a pencil pulls on them too much, then try finding a brush like this. This is called the Etch brush, and use your eyeshadows. Okay, you can do that yourself, and you can wet them if you want to make it even more intense. Wet the brush and then tap it in, but you can also use them dry as long as they're really pigmented. What I'm going to do here now that I'm at the end, I'm just going to take and just slightly give that little bit of color a lift by taking the brush and just lifting that up from the bottom end of those lashes up towards the brow. So it's just giving this little bit of a lift here that you see on the outside. Okay, so we're lifting. You can even come back down this way with it, but we just want to give a little bit of a lift or a little bit of a kind of a faux wing nod there. Okay, look at that. Woo! All right, let's go back in and do a little bit of blending. So I'm going to take the brush here again, and the fluffy end of this brush, and come in and just do just a little bit more, keeping my hand really light, not holding too tightly, not swirling too much, but I'm going to come in and just slightly start to blend a bit, flicking a bit of that color up, double checking to make sure nothing looks too dark. Okay, how does that look? Pretty good. I want to make sure that these match on each side. All right, I think that looks great. Now for some fun. We are going to use this glitter, and this is a glitter shade from Saint. It's called, what is it? I think Graceland. So it's kind of like a golden, coppery golden color, and it is glitter. It's a glitter eyeshadow. And what we're going to do to help it stick is we're going to use balm. This is like a clear sheer cream balm. It doesn't really have any color to it. So, you know, almost kind of reminds me of like Vaseline, but it's not. I'm going to pick a little bit of that up, put it on the back of my hand here. It's hard to see, but right here. And then I'm going to grab, and we're going to kind of make like a creamy glitter eyeshadow with the balm and some of this glitter. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take, again, the back of my finger, just pull up some of that glitter, put it on the back of my hand, and start to blend that together. Okay, so I'm going to do that so I can see what I'm doing here, so that we end up with the glitter mixed in with this balm on our finger. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to load my lid with this gorgeous glitter. This really pretty coppery gold glitter all over the center of my eyelid. You see how I'm starting to build that up? So we're going to go back in and we'll add a little bit more color. Add some more of the glitter. Just start building up. Remember, always start with a little bit less, and you can always add more as we go along. So if you need a little bit more of the balm to mix, again, just pick up a little bit more on the back of your hand, and then take your finger and just get in here and get some of that glitter. Mix it together. There we go, on the back of your hand, okay? And then start building up, pressing where you want some of that really pretty glitter to pop. Isn't that fun? All right, keep going here. So how many of you are afraid to wear shimmers, or goodness gracious, have you totally like given up and you would never, ever, ever wear glitters? Huh? You tell me, why? Is it because of your age, or is it because you read somewhere that you're not supposed to wear these colors, that, you know, you're too old? I hope not. I hope you don't believe that. Okay, so just keep building this up. The color of the shimmer where you want it, how much you like, how much you want. Okay, I think those match pretty good. This one feels a little glittier than the other, so we can kind of just keep building that up and just pressing that on. But that clear balm really does help make that stick to your lid and give you that little punch. Okay, I always like to go back in one more time and just double check and make sure that my eyes match. Do I need to add any more definition? Do I need to blend anywhere? So I'm just going to go back in with this smaller end of this brush and just double check, make sure everything is blended, make sure that the eyes match. All right, isn't that so much fun? All right, let's do our cheeks. So this is a glossy color. It's like a plum. It's called Love Spell. It's from Saint. And I'm going to put some on my cheeks here. And then I'm going to take this illuminator, this powder shimmer, and I'm going to mix it with this glossy right on my cheeks. Because we are going full shimmer tonight, full glossy shimmer. We'll just tap and get that gorgeous glow to our skin. Okay, we'll also put it on our lips. And then also you can take a little bit of the shimmer and put it right over your lips color to make it a frosted look. So it's just so much fun when you get to play with cream makeup. And I think what's so neat about cream makeup is that it's just so versatile. Creams, you can mix them with powders, you can mix creams together. They just are the most versatile makeup, and since they sit on top of your skin, you get this glowy, dewy, just fun look. And of course, using high quality, high pigmented eyeshadows is a game changer. And I don't want you to think that you can't wear shimmers and you can't even wear glitter, because we can. We don't need to wear glitter every day. But then again, who says we can't wear glitter every day if you want to? I'm going to put even just a little bit more on. I want to even this one out. There we go. Just press just a little bit right there. There we go. Okay. Isn't that fun? It's just so much fun. So please let me know what questions you have. If you are catching this later on the replay, just keep commenting replay and tell me your questions and I'll be able to answer them. If you're interested in any of the colors that I'm using, just reach out to me and I can let you know. And, you know, look through your own makeup bag, see what you have that kind of could mimic and copy this look, because I would love for you to do something really fun out of the box, add some glimmer, add some shimmer, add some glitter, add some shimmer, add some glitter to your New Year's Eve look. And don't let, societal expectations or the rules dictate what we can and can't wear, right? Or what we can and can't do, because once we reach this age, our 50s and above, we can do pretty much whatever we want. And I want you to wear the makeup for you and not anybody else. And if you love it and you're having fun with it, then that's all that matters. So I can't wait to see you. Make sure if you do a New Year's Eve look, make sure you message me. I want to see your selfies. I want to see you all jazzed up, all dressed up. And I appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Bye.